Yeah. Welcome back, folks. We have come back from our commercial break, and it looks as if everyone has, well, they've all still got their little episodic frightened things, except for Gannon, who is right over here. Gannon, you go back to the room.
Yeah.
And let's just say it like this. Talgic is pissed! He is seething. That malice has grown. He has brought back a memory that, well,
Goddamn music.
You poke your head through, and it's kind of like, they broke me. They brought me the body of my daughter. My little Sarah. Don't know why in this type of scenario it's always Sarah, but they asked me to raise her. Said pay off debt of boyfriend by making her undead prostitute. I lost it.
I can see why.
I did unspeakable acts in order to raise an army against the Redgraves. But I only brought my demise. Akka, you will currently be running on your way back with thing.
Cleric.
Well, priest.
Whatever.
Same thing.
Holy person.
You're bringing back the Pope.
I've got the Pope in a hand and Jesus in the other, and say, "Come with me, motherfuckers!"
And Jesus juice in your pocket.
Yup.
Wait, since when? So that means I actually met Michael Jackson on the way there.
Ha,
Holy water.
ha, ha, ha. Okay, so they deserve to die for transgressions, but one clan I brought ire from, they no. Bring me the girl, and I shall give you the item. Let her rot down here with me.
Before I do...
Does not deserve eternity.
Before I do anything, what is this item that you offer me?
It is a special gauntlet. It's gauntlet you put on right hand, and a bracelet that goes on the left, so that way the entirety of the thing is taken up, so that way you're not wasting a magical slot for nothing. This will improve by adding negative energy to all attacks. You will attack with the wrath of the dead.
I don't find the dead very angry. Mostly I find they just lie there.
God fucking damn it.
You can tell them anything, and like they don't even bother to shrug.
Talgic shrugs at that.
My God.
Don't ask me how he shrugs. I have no idea. But yeah, pretty much if you just want a quick rundown of it, it's a gauntlet on the right hand and then a bracelet that goes on over the left wrist. It will add a D4 of negative energy to any and all attacks, ranged or melee. Not a lot of things have negative energy resistance.
That's true.
Of course, you are going to want to deactivate it whenever you attack an undead creature.
Yeah.
I will even sweeten the deal. There's a location the Redgraves used to use. I will give it to you as it has fallen into disuse. You may find something of value.
May.
The GM says there's a 75% chance of finding good shit.
Thank you.
Fourth wall? I'm a ghost, bitch. I don't believe in the fourth wall.
Okay. Well. Tell me, how did you raise this army against the Red Graves?
I sold my soul to Charon, the god of death and vengeance, until I have exacted revenge on all Redgraves in Sandpoint. I am unable to cross over. She is the last.
And to think, you guys are in the same building.
Ward spells.
They bind you to this little corner, then.
Yes. Hilariously, that shot I put into her immobilized her for eternity as well.
Yeah, she said that.
Ironic.
Mm-hmm.
Your answer, then. Damn blue ball bastards.
Shut up. I can sympathize with what sets you off. And I can sympathize with your thirst for vengeance. I'll return.
Thank you. Pretty soon I won't have to do that voice anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh. It's my own damn fault in the first place, but, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She quirks a brow. Did you bring the brandy?
What would I get for bringing you this brandy?
Hmm.
Do you have anything to offer?
I can tell
Okay.
you where I store the key to my old house. It's warded beyond all belief, so I'm pretty sure no looters have gone in there.
And what's in your house?
MacGuffins.
MacGuffins and trinkets and coupons.
Basically gold, drugs, magical items. Food stamps, that too.
Wow. Anything you can remember that might pique my interest? The gold? That's nice. Drugs? I'm not interested in.
I half expected Douglas to pipe up there.
Well, I've already got them all, so you can't have any. It's a good thing he doesn't want them.
Yeah. She thinks for a second. Oh, there's a really nice bow that I had. It was able to both shock and flame someone at the same time.
Shocking flames.
Shit.
Tempting. But I think Ter Kailu might get jealous.
She quirks a brow.
That's the name of my bow.
Oh, you're one of those people. Names their weaponry. Think it makes them better.
No. That was his name in life, according to him.
Ah, you found one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been 20 years and I've been sitting here staring at the same exact scenery. I don't exactly have too much of a memory. Hey, you could always go to the panel of judges.
Judges!
As a player, I would tell you to go for the bracelet
I like
because
the idea. Yeah, I like the idea of the negative taking Taljik's offer and bring her to her because you're not gonna find anything that gives anything for a while that gives off negative energy damage
But on the other
and
point,
to everything.
but on the other hand,
With Redgrave's house, it's like a mystery box. There literally could be something in there. Yeah, there's that bow that she said. There could be but there could be something else in there, or there could be nothing. Maybe looters did break into it.
the same thing for the base of operation that Ghost Ghostly actually
Taljik?
proposed.
Yeah, that one place with a 75% chance of finding shit.
But the thing is, like I was trying to say,
Yeah.
as a player, I would go for the bracelet. As a role player, I would probably go for the house, because the house is probably located somewhere inside the city. Could be a good point of rallying, and if it's that big of a place, it could house all the player characters.
Or it could just be a bolt hole built for her.
Exactly. Like there could, like, again, it's a mystery box with Redgrave's house, but you get
Yes.
what you get what Tajik has offered you, which is the 75% of finding good stuff and the negative energy.
Yep.
Yes
Small
and no.
things, but I feel like they do more good in the long run.
Now,
On the other hand, what I want, it's sure that it could be a bolt hole, but you can actually ask the address, relate that to Vadim, Vadim asking to Ipin, Ipin knowing the town actually telling Vadim,
um,
Vadim, Gannon.
No,
neither neither of them are able to talk for the next while. They're out of commission.
Yep.
That bad, huh?
They rolled natural ones, dude.
yeah.
And you know, here's the thing. Now, I want you to think of both offers, and I want you to think of both people. Think of both people in depth at what all the information you have been told.
Crap,
Exactly.
One is a servant to the god of death, and snapped when being brought the corpse of his daughter. The other is a completely amoral drug pusher.
Crap,
Who's
did you
probably
get my,
part of a larger syndicate. Yes, I got your
Okay.
message.
I just wasn't sure because Skype's been acting up.
And what else does she dabble in?
I know about the drugs.
Those in the basement.
Oh. Could be human trafficking.
And real quick question.
Mm.
How far can you throw her?
Well, I don't have throw anything yet.
Well, look on the bright side. She's very light.
But you're probably saying I probably cannot trust her as far as I could throw her.
Pretty much. Of course. Who's to believe the servant of the god of the dead?
Yeah.
Of course, there's always one thing that is final and resolute is death. So there's always one thing you can trust. That you're gonna die.
It would also make her change her scenery.
One thing I still don't get, and I'm talking in character here, is why? Why did he go against you? Could it be your organization perhaps slighted him in a way so irredeemably cruel in his eyes that it perhaps drove him mad?
She will shrug at that, emptying out her pipe again, then loading it back up.
Like, say, perhaps something involving one of his own. A relation, perhaps.
All I remember is that before he betrayed us, we delivered to him a female body, told him to rise it, and that we were going to use it to pay the debt off of her deadbeat boyfriend. We didn't care who it was, just that it belonged to the boyfriend who sold it to us.
What if that corpse... Yeah.
Sense motive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she is being drop dead cold truthful on this. She has no idea who the dead body was in terms of who.
Yeah.
So all she knows by looking
Was
at
that
it
it was a dead body.
was that it was a dead female body that was sold to them by a boy in order to pay off a debt.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm like the terminology. Give us the girl and wipe away the debt. Just keeps appearing in this session so far.
What if it was his daughter?
She shrugs. Then he should have been a good boy and done what we said.
Huh. Even if that daughter was going to be used for something obscene.
It wouldn't be the first time that he rose someone's daughter from the grave.
Alright then. I think I'm ready to make my decision.
Are you now? So when can I expect my brandy?
Right now, because I'm going to take you to it.
Ooh. You are going to have to make a grapple check. It's going to be easy as fuck. She can't really fight back too well. That's a CMD.
Oh, okay. CMB versus CM blah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
C&C?
Oh.
CQC.
Oh yeah. You got the bitch. You actually stick your hand right through her hole. Huh. Kinky. So yes. You currently have the Miss Redgrave in your grasp. She's fighting, struggling, kicking, biting. Maybe not kicking.
I don't see how she can kick.
Not really kicking, but you know, she's clawing.
No, kicking. No.
Flailing, that's a good word.
Yes, that works.
Flailing like a damsel. Maybe I should just grab her wrist, because that's all women's weakness.
She's like a fish. It's like a fish.
Yeah.
A weak
But no.
feast.
But no, I was talking about grabbing her wrist. All women's weakness. They are powerless when a man grabs their wrist.
Oh boy.
I'm sure
Okay.
you made a lot of fun today.
Alright. So you're gonna drag her into the underground lair?
This way. Yes.
This way.
This way.
Oh, Talgir.
Talgic.
Talgic. Blach.
He looks up from his tic-tac-toe game with the cockroach. The cockroach actually has a little bud of weed with it.
Where the hell did it get that?
Douglas is back there laughing. I hate shit. And Talgic will look up and smile, then pat the little cockroach on the head, saying, "We are unable to break our tie, as I will be leaving this world soon." As he looks up and he throws you a key.
It just passes right through me.
No, you're able to hold it.
Okay.
I mean, if he was holding it. This works in 2 places. I made a copy of the key for her house. As that really creepy, unsettling grin appears. The only difference is this key will shut off the undead servants in her household. They were built to protect and only allow a Redgrave in. The key is infused with Redgrave blood, and it will allow them to recognize you as a Redgrave. It will also open up my house. Do you have a parchment and quill with you?
Let's see here. I think I do.
Okay, here are the addresses. And he gives you 2 addresses. The top one is her house. The bottom one's mine.
Good to know.
The bottom one, my house, you'll find the gauntlet in a chest underneath the bed. If you're lucky, no one has found it yet.
Will the bracelet be with it?
Yes, they're set. They won't work without the other.
Right,
also,
okay.
he reaches over into the corner and hands you a bottle. Have this as a token of my friendship.
Thank you.
He reaches out and touches your forehead. The Charon smiles at you, says to give you favor. You will be able to have fun now. Now leave me. I have work to do.
I'm sure you do.
He becomes more of a humanoid shadow, and he gains a more humanoid, pure horror form as big giant claws start rending her ectoplasm to ectoplasm. And like that, the malice that was in the entirety of the building has disappeared.
I'm sitting here with the biggest grin on my face right now. That's why.
Oh yeah, no. They're trust me when I state, I had this all planned out. And you are technically able to go back to your body as you see the spirits in the speakeasy come pouring out and escape. They are now free to go to the afterlife. The tavern is no longer haunted.
Cool.
And Oscar runs in with the old priest and the young priest.
I kick the door open, go.
As Gannon wakes up.
So does that mean I'm back to normal now?
Yeah, with the guy gone, you guys are back to normal. The fear is gone.
I start giggling on the floor again.
Haven't been through one like that in a while.
I'm afraid I might have caused that.
No, they just happen.
You still have the key in your hand in your physical form.
And the bottle of brandy.
Yup.
And
What
well,
difference? do.
Oh, Vadim.
Hmm?
You notice that there is now a skull on Gannon's neck.
Hmm.
You gonna be a bro and point that out?
In a moment. Knowledge religion for
Go ahead.
let's +3.
And Amiko's currently behind the bar, smoking a long pipe. Not unlike the one that
Oh.
you recognize it as a marking of the undead god Charon and his lackey, known as the dog, Talgic.
Vadim will take Gannon aside for a moment so that no one else is around.
Oscar, you collapse on the floor. You just ran that entire distance. And you notice that Gannon is okay and awake now.
Vadim will say,
Bitch! Did everything for nothing.
anyway, Vadim will say, these things will happen to people from time to time. And they can have profound effects on them. I don't know the entirety of what you've experienced, but it has left you marked. And he
Where?
points on your neck. I'm assuming Vadim would have like some small mirror or something on him.
I guess. Do you shave?
I mean, he keeps it he keeps the beard trimmed, you know.
You'd probably have a mirror just in case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm currently feeling on my neck to.
He'll hold it up so that you can see it.
Akka, the priest looks around at the tavern. He's like, "It has been a long while since this place has felt like this. Not since it was cursed so long ago." My
You should
brother?
look at the. You
My
should
bro-
look at the kitchen. I think there's still some curse in there.
I am not allowed in the kitchen. They do not serve kosher meat there. But he hands you a small bag of gold. Good job, brother. May you find purpose in your life. As he walks out.
He's handing this to Oscar?
Yep.
Piss.
How much gold?
20.
Anyway, I take the mirror and start looking at my neck.
Yeah, you notice a small skull. It has it's black tattooing, red dots in the eyes, what look to be fangs. And as you look at it, it winks.
Oh, that's just disconcerting.
Yeah?
I forgot to draw Talgic's fangs. Oh
I'm
well.
gonna try a religion. I know you actually did one, Vadim, but I want to know if I can know more because I got a better religion now.
No, you don't.
By the fire.
I have a better religion modifier. Wow.
And technically
with
with inspiration, mine was the same as yours anyway.
yeah, technically. But yeah, no. All you know is that it's Well, you're currently lying on the floor. You can't see it from that distance and from that angle.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's okay.
Vadim has actually interspersed himself in the line of view, in line of sight between Gannon and anyone else, so we can tell him this.
Yeah. And Echo.
I'm just going to pull up the collar of my clothes a little bit.
Oh, well, that's just worrying.
You hear whispers in your head, Gannon.
What?
Let's see here. Move to right. Other right.
I started here.
No. Two to the right. Like, basically, hug your friend there for a second.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
As a large tankard, like thrown by a rather big guy at another guy who's standing behind you, goes right where your head was.
How did you... Huh.
This tattoo, at this moment in time, it currently has low power, gives you a +2 to your AC. I'm gonna go with miscellaneous modifier.
Okay.
Due to the fact that it will allow you, like, it will tell you small glimpses of the future.
I felt a...
Vadim kind of smirks and says compulsion.
Yes.
He just sits back down.
Also, you realize Vadim is very skinny after that hug. Boy needs to eat more meat.
I'm going to step back.
You've stepped into a wider world now. Have fun.
Are those words of encouragement or of warning?
Yes.
Now, if you want, you can go check out the, I don't exactly have everything rolled up for the witch's house yet, so
Yeah.
you can, for right now, go and collect your gauntlet, and then we'll move on to the next person.
I'll stuff the bottle of brandy in my pack.
Mm-hmm.
And say, I'm going to look into something.
I'll be here.
And head off.
You hear a whisper in your head. We will watch out for you, friend. Great. Just what I need. More voices.
Yeah.
Oi! Hey, I didn't get to talk this entire adventure.
You're not in this adventure.
Damn it! As he walks off.
Terkailu.
Terkailu. I know, I don't do his voice too often. I do apologize for that. But I do, like, I imagine him as being more of a, not like Kieran's bracers. He's more of a wisdom type thing. Like, he'll show you wisdom when you most need it. Otherwise, he's asleep.
I'm just going to mutter under my breath, if only you could have picked a more low-profile location.
Yeah. Now that would be creepy. Girl giving you a blowjob, seeing the tattoo, it winks at her. Oh dear Lord. Oh boy. Oh dear God.
Teeth.
Ah. Okay then. So, by the way, Ipin, when you're on the ground,
Yes.
Amiko puts the heel of her boot on your head, saying, either you clean this up with a mop, or I'm gonna keep your head down there till you lick it all up.
I'll clean it up with the mop. Yes.
What?
Douglas is like, what?
Insta sober.
Also, she doesn't appear to be flinching at the sight of two naked people in her kitchen.
She's seen shit.
It's kind of like, do you not think that she hasn't done the exact same thing?
Eh?
Not with a worthless little maggot like Aldern. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Ipin's the first one who fucked him.
Probably, since he was going at it so hard.
Oh my
Nothing.
God, I lost my virginity! Yay! Anyway.
So, you were the first lay of a whinging milquetoast noble.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Should I actually break him the news that he got crutch rot?
By the way, imagine this as being a shallow pond well.
What?
The little doorway back here, just imagine that as being a little pond well type thing.
Okay.
As Amiko drags him out and throws him in.
Ipin mutters to herself, "You wasn't that great."
And yeah, crap.
Yes.
You find the box exactly where he said it was, exactly how he said it was, and it's a clawed gauntlet.
Cool.
Nifty.
Indeed. And the bracelet has spikes on it.
Damn.
Metal.
Hey,
But-
he was a necromancer. What do you expect?
Exactly. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Aldern now has crabs, but since Ipin is an Ifrit, they're actually fire ants.
The combination actually gives Gannon +2 to big hair.
That's why Gannon wears the hood.
Take the
You
hood
don't
off.
wear
Finish.
You don't wear a hood over hair that metal.
Thanks.
You nuts.
No. It's like, pull down the hood, just this flowing mane of dark hair.
Now, I have 2 more toys to play with, but we're going to save that for another day as the clock turns forward.
Yeah.
The next day comes. Yeah, you basically took the entirety of that day.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Oh,
But, yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys a little secret after the game.
Okay.
So, okay, so basically the next day comes and well, Aldern's not exactly in any shape to go on a hunting trip with you guys today. He promises in 2 days' time he'll take you all hunting as he recuperates.
Ipin's just sitting there with a bored expression, like, alright.
But once I see Ipin,
Oh, Ipin, you also have your headband of vast intelligence.
Yay!
once I link up with the rest of the group and see Ipin, I'm just going to look at her and say, "How was your tour of the kitchen yesterday?"
Ipin looks over to him and says, wasn't that great?
Really? I thought it would be at the very least a little bit chilling. And Gannon's just gonna smirk.
She slowly turns to look at him. What do you mean chilling?
Well, you know, that creeping feeling in your spine when you sense that maybe something is watching you.
Can I piece it together with him, or do I have to roll something for that?
Wisdom.
Yeah, the way
Can
you
you
say
voice
it, crap, you actually trying to say that my character actually beat on them again. At least that's what you would believe.
Not will, wisdom. Just a,
Fuck,
just
sorry.
a straight wisdom. Which I'll say you got a 16 on, just to be fair. And you are able to recall the chilling sensations that you had the other night.
That was you?
What was me?
Well, during this tour, I had rather two chilling moments. The third one was much, much worse, but there was two in particular that I remember really well. Was this you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sense motive, maybe? Do I have sense motive?
I don't know. You built.
I
the
do.
character. You built the character, not me.
Wait. What?
As a rogue, you would have sense motive. I don't know if you put a rank in it or not. If you did not, then more than likely it's just a plus or minus 0. You're gonna have to use a straight d20 against his bluff check.
What's his bluff check?
I mean, if Crap wants to go ahead and roll bluff, so that way he can't, that way we can get a borderline, what you're gonna be rolling, MacKenzie.
This is gonna be bad.
Wow.
Untrained bluff. I forgot about that little detail.
Why the -2?
Because of my drawback.
Oh, you have the drawback that makes it to where untrained skills get negatives, don't they?
Uh-huh.
Nice. I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
So did I.
So,
did I.
Ipin, you know he's full of shit. And not human shit. He is filled with ruby shit.
Bullshit.
He's filled with Raggy shit.
Oh my god.
Gannon, you're lying to me. You know damn well what I'm on about.
Gannon is just going to shrug and walk away.